This is an extremely interesting sword that I wanted a chance to share with the viewers while it's still in my hands. It's a sword that was purchased by a good friend of mine, but it's something that we don't see very often. By length, it's a wakizashi, but in actuality, it's a katateuchi, which is a type of sword you see during the Sengoku period with a very short nakago, meant to be used with one hand. Now, we do see a lot of Sengoku period katateuchi in general, so it is the type of sword that you see very often with the Sue-Bizen group or the Bizen smiths that are working around Sengoku. But what's extremely interesting about this is that the koshirae, the mounting, is a katateuchi koshirae. So something I want to call out is that the tsuka, the handle, is very short. It's very short, matching the length of the nakago or the tang, and the fittings themselves are quite old. So, collectively we have a koshirae here that reflects a lot of originality for what a Sengoku koshirae would have looked like. You have a tosho suba of great age with traces of lacquer. The minuki, I'll bring this up to the camera so you can see a bit more clearly, a minuki or komino minuki, and the minuki would also date to around Sengoku times. So I'll go ahead and take out the blade itself. The blade is a signed and dated Bizen Sukesada. Two-piece gold habaki. And I'll go ahead and disassemble first, moving the tsuka. And then I'm going to take off the upper and lower seppa and the suba. And lastly, I'm going to be removing the two-piece gold habaki. And something here, since I have the habaki off, I previously put together a video showing habaki and a two-piece habaki by Brian Chernega. But here, I'm just going to pull this back a bit so you can see the two-piece construction for the habaki. So as we very often see with Sukesadas, this blade is signed Bizen Osafune Sukesada, and it is dated in the Tenbun period, the second year of the Tenbun period, a day in the 8th month. And then you'll see proportionally the blade has that textbook katateuchi short nakago and shape overall. So what we have here collectively is a time machine. We have a blade and mountings that all reflect the kind of ideal of the one-handed sword that's seen during Sengoku. So I'm very happy to see this in the hands of my good friend. At the same time, it's been really a pleasure to be able to own and study this sword for a little while. All right, thank you so much, and I'll be sharing more videos soon.